My wife has a removable face. Once a day, usually in the evening, I have to remove the face and disinfect the inside of it. If I don't, it will rot. She never showed me or told me the story behind it.
If I was to come to you now and I was like, listen, I've got to talk to you about something. I'm my boyfriend. He can take his face off, and he does every night to disinfect it so it doesn't start rotting. Response, please.
I heard the screams coming from inside.
Oh my God.
Her face was on, but it had been done hastily and everything looked a little off.
You look gorgeous.
Oh my God, thank you.
That hair, it's lit.
Flame.
Flame
Emoji.
Flame.
I got my hair done at Adam Alexander in Tooting Bec.
Oh, you have to a free haircut?
No, I just want to plug him because I think he's great.
The cut is lovely. The colour's lovely.
Aww.
I'm very, very glad that you've decided to stay red.
Yeah.
Mainly because I feel like we've now got, we're like practical magic. You know what I mean?
We are.
Well, I mean, we're not because she's brunette, isn't she?
I'm Nicole Kidman, is what you're saying.
And
Thank
I'm
you.
not Sandra Bullock because she doesn't have my hair. Anyway, but we are on the way, and Practical Magic's one of my favourite films. Anyway, welcome to Ghost Huns.
Welcome to Ghost Huns, episode 9.
Is it? I thought it was 10.
No, it's episode 9.
Okay, good.
Thank you. We've come so far.
We've come so far. 9 hours, 8 hours of this we've done. 8 hours we've sat. That's a whole school day.
Yeah.
We've sat.
God. And a work day if people do that.
Oh, I don't really know what a work day is.
9 to 5. How many hours is that?
I work 24/7, actually, Suzie. I'm a workaholic.
Mm-hmm.
It's non-stop. No, I don't. I nap
To be
quite a
fair,
lot.
you are working very hard.
I
right
do
now.
nap in the day, though, quite a lot.
Oh, do you
I need
do
to
you like
nap
a
in the
nap?
day. Need to. Have to do it. Have to have a little nap. Get myself together. Get up.
How long is your nap?
20 minutes.
Oh, you actually do
It's
it
the
like...
beauty. It's the best. If you're going to
the
nap,
idea.
it has to be 20 minutes.
Mm.
No longer, no shorter. But I have also trained myself to fall asleep right then and there.
Oh, God, I'm so envious of you.
It's
I can't
so
do
good.
that.
All you have to do is close your eyes, think of your breathing, and then just like really focus on your breathing and focus on how it feels to fall asleep. And then you just fall asleep.
Really? I
I-
wish
yeah.
it was this... Can you meditate?
No, I don't do that. That sounds like bullshit, but I do. Just
I
go to
reckon you'd
sleep.
be really good at it.
I get a bit bored of it, to be honest with you. I think it sounds like a load of shit.
Cool.
Anyway, and we are well. Are we well?
Actually, surprisingly, yeah. I've been unwell for like... No, you're not.
I know, as I've just coughed. No, that was because I'm a real heavy smoker and incredibly unhealthy. But generally...
And you're working very hard.
And I'm working very hard, yeah.
You're just gigging all the time. You're going to be doing a gig in Ibiza.
Going to Ibiza. Just
She's
popping
going
over.
Ibiza.
Just pop into Ibiza for the night.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's
I
very...
just think that's great. I think it's very international, very jet set.
Gonna get my headphones on, gonna put my sunglasses on, like walk through the airport feeling very like...
What airline are they flying you in?
Oh, probably like ones with chickens and shit.
Wizz Air.
He was like, you don't even need your passport number. And I was like, that's not good, is it?
What?
And she was like...
You'll be in the
"Understand?"
cargo ship.
Yeah, I'm going to be in the hold with the dogs and the suitcases. Which is all I'm going to...
You would love to be in the hold with the dogs.
Oh, why do we have to bring that up again?
Because how can I not bring it up?
I know.
Think about what happened last time.
It's only a matter of time before the RSPCA come for me, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm going to be put on a list and I'm going to go to prison and it's all Rosie's fault. I feel like, can I out her identity?
What do you
Have I already
mean?
done that?
We have done that.
Did I say her name last time?
Rosie the Chihuahua.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Rosie the Chihuahua owner, Adam.
Yeah, and Adam started listening to the podcast now,
Yeah,
which
he's
is
listening.
really disappointing.
Hiya.
He's making his way through them. So that relationship is gonna be cut short soon. Golden White lasted though. Thanks, Adam. It's been real pleasant. Cheers.
But, otherwise, you're healthy.
Otherwise, I'm healthy, yeah.
I think I am. I've had 4 weeks of not being healthy.
Yeah, you were fucking ill.
I was so ill. And in that last episode, I had such a gammy eye that every time my head turned to the camera, it was like, I looked like a Satan.
Yeah, you look like shit, mate.
I did. Also, I put this in the fucking WhatsApp group that we have.
What?
I was like, oh my God, my eye looks so bad in the podcast. And none of you replied.
Quite frankly, I don't have time to
I thought you'd be like,
to raise your
Suze.
self-esteem.
No, you didn't. You look lovely. Neither of you said a thing.
No, I mean...
Just tumbleweed. Thanks,
I
Barney.
thought I'd replied. I wrote a reply being like, "Oh, I didn't notice it when I was editing."
Yeah, did you press send?
No.
No.
And then he thought, I can't lie, that's wrong.
You were like, don't send her a lie. She needs to know.
Okay. Have you had a good week?
I've had, yeah, I think so.
You've had a week?
I've had my hair done.
You've had your hair done? That's great.
Obvi.
How much was that?
Listen, what's a haircut between friends?
About £80 to £100, I imagine.
Yeah, about that. But he's great, worth every penny.
No, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, so do you have a story for me?
Oh yeah, should we get straight in?
Well, I'm thinking what we do is you story, celeb story, you story game.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I think I actually, honestly, ever since having COVID, I think I've got brain fog.
Okay.
So when you talk that fast, Hannah, I
Sorry. You story. I'll do celeb stuff. Then you story. Then game.
Thank you. Okay. So I've got two stories. Okay. Let's start with this one.
I'm excited.
The title is "My Wife Has a Removable Face."
Great.
I've never glimpsed what lies beneath, but my best friend has.
Is this like she's got a makeup on?
Yeah, exactly. Like us, just wearing. I
look incredibly different when I haven't got any makeup on, to be quite honest with you.
Oh, babe, hallelujah. So do I.
Scary.
It's quite a lot on right now. So my wife has a removable face. Are you ready?
I am.
Okay. Samantha told me about it on our third date. We were watching a movie on her couch when I made my move to kiss her. She whipped her hand in front of my face and blocked me.
So hard.
No.
Don't touch what you can't afford. Is that what you say when you were at school, when you were younger?
What did you say?
Don't touch what you can't afford.
Don't touch me, can't afford.
Don't touch what you can't afford. Okay, just me then. Good, great. What? So she literally just went.
Whipped her hand in front of her face and blocked me.
Right.
There's something you need to know, she said. I braced myself. Here it comes. I'm not ready for a relationship. Nothing to do with you, of course. You know, it was absolutely the last thing that I wanted to hear because I was already crazy about her.
Oh.
Okay, I said. I have a removable face.
She means the makeup. She's like, I know I look a bit sexy now, but tomorrow morning after I've had a bottle of wine and I've got the red wine mouth.
Yeah.
And
that fake tan is worn off.
My mascara's all on my eyebrows up here, on my forehead. My lipstick's on my tit.
Just so you know, exactly. I really relate to Samantha.
Do you know what though? Fair enough for saying it because I wouldn't. I just deny. I just put loads of hairspray on.
Hairspray
on my face, yeah.
What are you on about?
Well, you know, if you're staying over at a bloke's house,
yeah,
and you wake up the next morning, you want to be like, I'm always pretty.
Yeah.
Like, just wake up like this after I spent the night being like.
Oh my God, I want to get in bed with you.
Yeah, so sexy. After that, I want them to wake up in the morning and be like, oh my God, you're just always that beautiful. So I just put loads of hairspray on.
Hairspray in your face? That's so bad for your skin.
It's only like once or twice, and then after like the third day, I'm like, no, you can know the truth now.
Fuck.
But I need to reel them in first.
I just, where did you get that idea?
I used to do it when I was younger, and then like that's where setting sprays come from, though, isn't it? Because I used to always put hairspray. You know, you go into a dirty, sweaty club. I'd just put loads of fucking hairspray on it, and then my face would stay the same. Fuck. Everyone else would be like, wah! And I'd be like, well, I look great.
Did you not like get red eye?
No, you just have to hold your breath and then do it really, really quickly, and then walk away from the area where you sprayed it, and then breathe in again. Close your eyes, obviously.
My God, that is a revelation. Never do that again.
Well,
that's so bad. Yeah. Oh, I will. I'm going to do it tonight.
I'm going to do it.
Adam, you ain't seen nothing yet. I have a removable face. Okay.
Sorry.
So she just said, I have a removable face. That's a new one. You have a what now? I was about to laugh, but she was wearing a deadly serious expression. I have a removable face. Is that like a metaphor or something? No, my face is literally removable. Look closely. She lifted her chin and traced her jawline with a finger. You can see the seam. After admiring how beautiful her neck was for a dizzying moment, I leaned in for an inspection. It was very hard to see, but it did look like there was a slightly unnatural transition there from her face to her throat.
Yeah, it's called a fucking double chin.
Yeah, it's called mixing your foundation to your face and to your neck.
Someone's using Dream Matte Mousse.
Yeah.
And it shows.
And the hula just stayed on the face. I grew dizzier as a dozen questions rushed into my brain. Don't bother asking why or how or anything like that, said Samantha. I can't tell you that. If that's going to be a problem, you should leave now. I'm letting you know this because I like you and I want to take it to the next step, but this is non-negotiable. Okay, I said, unsure of what was happening. It's not a problem. I mean, so what? You have a removable face.
No, fuck off. Fuck off. What? No, it's fine. It's not chlamydia. It's
Oh, you think this is okay?
No, I don't think it's okay. I think it's mad that he's like, no, this is fine. This is absolutely...
I think he doesn't quite grasp what she means. I think he's like, okay, you mad bitch. Like, you have a removable face. He just, like, it's the third day. Like, he obviously just wants to take it to the next level.
He wants to bang.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to let this continue, but I'm not on board.
You're not on board.
I mean, I'm enjoying the story, but I think it's mad.
It is mad, but I don't think he quite knows. To be fair, I haven't read the end of this, so I don't know how bad it gets. I just saw the title and was like, yes, please.
Okay, let's see what happens.
So what? You have a removable face. Who cares? It looks good. There's something else. Once a day, usually in the evening, I have to remove the face and disinfect the inside of it. If I don't, it will rot. This takes about an hour, give or take, depending on how my day went. During this time, you must never, ever look at my real face. Never. Do you understand? Yeah, got it. Don't ask about it. Don't look at your real face. Samantha stood up. Now I'm going to go into the bathroom and clean my face. That will give you plenty of time to think about what I've told you. If you're here when I'm done, that's great. I would like that. But if you're gone, I'll understand.
Yeah, I'll be gone.
Yeah, just
I'll
fucking
absolutely
leave.
be gone. It's obviously don't have a removable face. You're obviously a mad bitch. I'm going home to have a wank.
Yeah, just have a wank on your sofa alone.
Do you really need to get balls deep that much that you're going to put up with this mad shit?
But maybe her removable face is lovely and he wants to bang it. He wants to bang the fake face.
What on earth is that? Okay, fine. Yeah, fine. Whatever.
Listen,
at this point,
men are a bit silly. Okay. She turned and walked into her bedroom. I sat in stunned silence as I heard the bathroom door close. I gave the thing some serious thought. It was possible that it was a joke of some kind. It was possible that it was a delusion. Was it possible that it was true? Well,
no.
No. No one has a removable face.
No, it's not possible. It's not possible. No.
Well, it was certainly possible to transform an actor's face with movie makeup. Don't we know it?
Hate this man.
What do we think he's
Or
called?
woman.
Yeah, it could be. Jesus, Hannah, every time, just committing cultural crimes.
I want to make sure that we're not.
We're really 2023, aren't we?
On a list.
Well, you're on a list.
I don't want to get cancelled,
for different reasons.
Oh, the dog again. You have sex with a dog once.
Then stigmatised.
Yeah.
Society say no. Block. Too expensive. Can't shag it or whatever the fuck it is. Look.
Disclaimer: I did not have sex with a dog. Listen to the previous episode, please.
Okay. I suppose it was possible that Samantha wore a removable face every day. Maybe she had a horrible accident where her flesh had been mangled.
Oh my God.
That's possible, isn't it?
No.
Samantha could have been mangled up by a car. Maybe her face had been melted by acid or burnt by fire or the skin shorn off by heavy machinery. If it had, and this is a real this is real foreplay, isn't it, for the two? He's like, maybe she got mangled in an acid fire. He's just frotting himself on her sofa.
Malfunctioning machinery. Oh, yeah. That does it for me. For all the listeners, I was doing the wanking. The sign for wanking. It got very aggressive. At one point.
What do we think he's called? This is my favourite game.
Just like fucking Jacob or something stupid.
I thought a J. That's weird.
What were you going to say, John?
John.
We've been told never to guess names again before because we're not very good at it.
Definitely John.
Oh no, I think it's Jonathan. He's definitely one of those like full name, please. My mum.
Yeah.
Like we've said before.
Yeah.
That's a staple.
Maybe her face had been melted by acid or burnt by fire or the skin shorn off by heavy machinery. If it had, I would never know because she would never tell me and I would never see it. I pictured a face of raw, naked muscle rotting away. Could I kiss her if that was what I was kissing? But wasn't that what we all were? Under the skin, just muscle and bone and blood and squishy organs. That's cute, isn't it? He's a cute guy, cute John. I paced around the living room, running my hand through my hair. I liked Samantha a lot. She was smart and funny.
She doesn't sound very funny.
Well, she's not in this, no, because she's been quite serious about her removable face. Never look at it. And beautiful. But was that beauty real? Did it count? Did it matter if it was real or not? Was I being superficial, even worrying about it?
What's going on, please?
I think he's quite woke, isn't he? He's like, listen, if she's got a removable face, who am I to judge? I like her personality.
Just sacks of mucus and
we're just
blood.
Muscle and squishy organs.
Yeah, who gives a fuck if you can remove your skin? Yeah. I don't care.
When she came out of the bathroom, I was still there. I looked at her face. She smiled, and I was in love. We dated, we moved in together, we decided to get married.
Fuck off, that's not what it says. Fuck off! Of course she's going to say yes to getting married because no one else is going to marry a woman who thinks that she can take her face off.
She can take her face off.
Do you know what this is? She's gone, do you know what this is?
What?
She needed to empty her bowels.
Oh.
No,
why did
listen.
you say it like that?
Because, what do you want me to say? A massive shit.
She needed to
all right, do you know what?
bowels.
She needed to go for a massive shit. As we all know, when you first start dating someone, you do not want to go in front of them. This is a whole ruse to make sure that she can go to the toilet for an hour every day and enjoy herself, play Candy Crush in the toilet and have a really nice time. She's not got a removable face. I've called it. That's going to be the end.
That will be the end.
That'll be the end of
well, Hannah, let's see.
She needed to shit. Well, yeah.
Yeah, when you're just like, I don't do that.
Yeah,
like you say, you don't do that kind of thing.
I don't do it. I don't do it.
You just don't do
it.
I
didn't talk about it.
But you do have a removable face. For the most part, it was a completely normal relationship. Sure, John. Typical of two young people in love building a life together. During the day, it was easy to forget about the face altogether. Bloody hell. It looked natural enough. Enough. I love that. Natural enough. And only in certain positions, in certain lights. Doggy.
Yeah, it's good when you're shagging from behind.
Doggy.
Don't point at me and say doggy, please. Don't ever do that again. Don't ever do that again, please. Doggy. Does he mean like in certain positions so she hasn't, like when she's put it on properly? What if it's like a bit...
He says in certain lights. Was there ever any indication that it wasn't natural? But every night was the same. Samantha would close herself in the bathroom, sometimes for an hour, sometimes for 2, and clean the inside of her face.
Yeah, whatever.
You think, asshole. The curiosity never left me. I would sit there and wonder what was under that face. I came so close to barging in on her a few times, but I never did. I did occasionally ask her about it, about what, if anything, had happened, about how it was possible to make the removable face look so real, about what it really looked like underneath. I tried to coax her into showing me, assuring her that I loved her no matter what and didn't give a damn what her real face looked like. I was just curious, that's all. She never showed me or told me the story behind it. She didn't get upset at me unless I was really badgering her. She'd just shrug and say, you know you can't see it. You know I can't tell you about it. I never told anyone about Samantha's removable face.
Good.
You wouldn't, would you?
Of course you fucking wouldn't.
You're married at this point.
How's Sam doing? Is she all right? Yeah, removable face.
She's got an hour every night. Takes the face off. It's not that she asked me not to. I just didn't think it was anyone's business, except once I did tell somebody. It was during my bachelor's party. Stag do, for the Brits listening. Yeah? Fucking Americans. Go, we love the Americans.
Would they have got put Samantha's face on? You know, they make them into masks for people's...
Oh, yeah.
That'd be weird, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, because guys, that is insensitive because she actually can take a face. I know you're doing this in jest. I know you think it's really funny, but she can actually take a fucking face off.
That would be great.
This is really insensitive.
I hope this is where it's going. We had rented several cabins in Big Sur.
Oh, Big Sur.
Do you actually know what that is?
I've been to Big Sur, yeah. Big Sur, sorry.
What is it?
S-U-R.
Yeah.
It's on the Pacific coast. It's like it's a gorge. It's cliffs and it's like rolling waves and it's just a big.
In like
it's
California?
A beauty spot. Yeah, it's in California.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You've lived, baby.
I'm just so cool.
She's bloody traveled.
Listen, yeah.
Okay. Why were you there?
Went on a road trip.
Yeah. Okay. Say no more. I don't know what I'm talking about. We had rented several cabins in Big Sur.
No, you don't need to do an
I
accent.
do.
No, you don't.
And
Because
spent the night.
No, it's American. It's American. You don't need
Big
to.
Sur.
Just say Big Sur.
No.
Big Sur.
I don't think it's mentioned again.
Why are you using that? It's not in Ukraine. Big Sur.
Big Sur. I actually, for a second, thought it said Big Sue, and I was like,
Okay.
how dare they?
We're ready to go. We're ready to stay in Big Sue.
We're going to go stay Big Sue.
Now I'm going to stay in Big Sue for the weekend. Man, Big Sue, big time.
I've heard that before.
Great.
Now listen.
Sounds like one of those novelty strippers.
That's my stripper name, Big Sue. Big Sue. And what was it? That mincing one.
Oh, Big Sue. I love that so much.
We had rented several cabins in Big Sue, spent the night drinking and packing our noses with powders we shouldn't have been packing our noses with.
Oh my God.
John's just so naughty.
John?
But it's his bachelor party, so come on. Everyone else had passed out and the sun was creeping up behind us as I stood on the majestic cliff with my friend Chris, looking down on the Pacific waves. Oh, Pacific!
Yeah.
Ding! She has an education. Crashing against
I went
the rock.
to school.
I didn't. Chris was my best friend, as close to a brother as I'd known. We'd grown up together and visited each other at college often and spent the summers together. After college, we'd moved to different cities, but we stayed in close contact.
I don't care.
Oh, I do.
This is full of use. I want it. Where's the face gone? That's the main.
Can you please wait? Have a little cough, get your plague out, and be patient.
As soon as I meet up with you, or as soon as I get in this part, I was fine before this. We're definitely being
I've
haunted.
probably
definitely.
got strep A. So, standing there on the cliffs, you're welcome. I told Chris about Samantha's removable face. At first, he thought I was joking. Then he had 1,000 questions, most of which I couldn't answer. What's underneath? I don't know, man. I don't know.
No, right, listen. If I was to come to you now, and I was like, listen, I've got to talk to you about something. I'm my boyfriend. He can take his face off, and he does every night to disinfect it so it doesn't start rotting. Response, please. What is your first? Genuinely, what is your first reaction?
What? I'd say what?
What's underneath it? No, you fuck off.
No, I'd say, are you all right? Are you okay, hon?
Can I call anyone?
Are you sure you're all right?
Yeah.
And then I'd ask for what you talk. I'd say, what are you on about?
Yeah.
And then I'd say, does he wear makeup? Is it a whole thing?
Yeah.
I wouldn't believe you, basically.
No, exactly.
I think that you were insane.
Yeah.
I'd gaslight you a bit. I'd be like,
or what if you met my boyfriend who could take his face off, and then he told you, and we were both like, yeah, it's true.
I would definitely think he was mad.
Yeah.
I'd be like, just run for the fucking hill.
Well, I hope this is his friend's response.
Doesn't that drive you crazy, not knowing? I shrugged. Lots of stuff I don't know. I'll go back to English. Lots of stuff I don't know. Don't know how to do calculus. I don't know what happens when we die. But dude, she's about to be your wife. And you don't even know what she looks like. I mean, I'd have to take it back again. I'd just have to take a look. Like, you could set up a camera in the bathroom.
Oh, I see where this is going.
That's where she does it, right? Set up a camera and have a look, and then you'll know. I sighed. Yeah, it does drive me crazy. I've asked her 1,000,000 times, but she told me I could never look. I've got to respect that, man, even if I don't like it. That's love. Chris laughed. You telling me to respect a woman? Up is down now. Then we fell back into talking about old times as a new day dawned. So we're just skating over the fact that John is a massive...
Yeah, but you know what? These two are coked off their tits.
They're coked off their tits. They're looking out to sea. Yeah, it's like the new day's dawning, so it's about 6 a.m.
They've only gone away together.
I think it was a bunch of them.
Oh, and then they stayed up.
Yeah. And they're having a heart-to-heart in the early hours of the morning.
Yeah, I think this is all a bit fucking mad, to be honest.
But great. Chris was in town for business last week and planned on spending the weekend at our house. The conversation at Big Sue had happened 4 years ago.
Every time you say that.
And we hadn't spoken about Samantha's removable face since, despite keeping in close contact and seeing each other as often as two people transforming into adults in different parts of the country can. It happened on Saturday evening. We were lounging lazily in the backyard, deep into the beer, having just finished some grilled steaks. Ugh. When I got a text
Does it
from...
say that?
No. But they're just lads, you know what I mean? Having a beer, having a steak.
Yeah.
When I got a text from work. God damn it, I groaned. I have to make a work call. Seriously, said Samantha, raising an artificial eyebrow.
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that you have you've abandoned the accents.
Should I go for it?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Oh, stop it now.
Yeah, bit annoying, isn't it? On a Saturday night, my biggest client, baby. Sorry.
Oh, fuck off.
It is what it is, I guess.
Do we know what his name is yet?
I've just got John in my head, but it could be anything. I haven't got it.
Skeeter.
Scooter.
Scooter Braun.
Scooter Braun. I'm going to head inside and get cleaned up. Chris, are you okay to hang out for a bit? Chris smiled. I'll be fine. Got my beer. Got some weeds to pull in your garden. God knows your lazy ass husband isn't going to do it.
Oh my God, rude.
Those tomatoes are choking to death. It's a tragedy.
Excuse me.
Judgy Chris. And his green fingers.
My tomatoes are around out your fucking...
I think he's coming on to her.
Stupid fingers. Oh, yeah.
You know, your lazy ass husband putting it in her head.
Yeah, I thought you meant the choking part.
We're such different people, really, aren't we? She's like, those tomatoes are choking. What could Chris do to me?
Oh, brilliant.
I love that your brother's just here. Okay. I rolled my eyes and went into the side yard to make my call. 15 minutes into it, I heard the screams coming from inside.
Oh my God.
Both my best friend and my wife were wailing in terror. I dropped the phone and ran into the house and down the hall to our bedroom. Through the open door, I could see that the door to the master bathroom was also standing open. Don't come in!
Oh, Chris
screamed Samantha. I don't have my face on! Call an ambulance! He looked! Oh my God, he looked! She sounded desperate and truly horrified. That made me desperate and horrified. I wanted to rush into the bathroom, but I knew suddenly that would be a mistake. I knew suddenly that Samantha didn't want me to look at her real face, not out of a sense of vanity, but for my own safety.
Oh.
Chris staggered backwards,
dead,
out of the bathroom. He was holding a straightened out paperclip, which he had used to pick the privacy lock. Now he was stabbing it again and again into his eyes, shouting gibberish. He was clearly in the depths of madness, and it turned my stomach to see him mutilate himself. Call a fucking ambulance, my wife screamed. Don't come in here, he's fucking looked!
You were so into that then.
Oh, I'm so into this. This is the best story ever. I turned and ran back into the side yard, where my phone was lying in the newly mowed grass. My client was still on the line, alarmed, asking what was happening, what all the screaming was. I hung up on him and called 911. When the paramedics arrived, Chris was having a seizure in the hallway. You've just said it so casually. Chris was having a seizure in the hallway.
It's just having a cheeky seizure.
Sorry, Chris is just having a little
cheeky siege.
A cheeky siege. This is
so American.
So American. Samantha was stroking his head, sobbing. Her face was on, but it had been done hastily and everything looked a little off.
If I saw that, I'd piss myself. I thought it was so weird. It was like,
she's got 3 eyes and a chin just poking out from underneath it.
Her ears on a nipple. It's all a bit off. That does include her ears. Anyway, not important.
Then it goes, there's a little asterisk. So I think that suggests time has passed.
Oh.
My world has been dark this past week. My best friend is in a psychiatric hospital under suicide watch.
With no eyes.
He's completely blind and mostly catatonic, except when he slips into a violent, babbling mania. The doctors are optimistic that his state is temporary, but they don't know the truth about what caused it, because I told the paramedics that Chris had taken a large dose of psychedelic mushrooms and fallen into psychosis. I saw no good reason to tell the truth about what had happened. Who would believe that one look at my wife's real face would make somebody insane? At best, we would be the subjects of a long investigation. At worst, we would have to prove that what we were saying was true by showing somebody Samantha's face. Then the same thing would happen again. And what after that? I had no idea and no interest in finding out. For Samantha's part, I knew that she would never consent to show anyone her real face, no matter what the consequences of refusal were. I did get a follow-up call from the police asking me to confirm my story. The police found no traces of psilocybin in Chris's blood.
What's that?
Must be the mushroom. Though that's not unheard of since it has a short half-life. If they end up testing his hair, I'll likely be in a lot of trouble, but that's truly the least of my concerns.
Hang on, what the fuck is going on?
I think they're saying, like, how come he's like this? They tested his bloods because he said he gave an excuse that he took a load of mushrooms.
Oh.
And They're like, actually, it doesn't seem like he did take a load of mushrooms. What really happened? Samantha is in a state of her own. She still cleans the inside of her face, though not as regularly. And when she puts it back on, it's always crooked now. It's beginning to smell a little.
No, stop, no, that's actually, no, honestly, that's actually, no, that made me, no, hang on. That made me gag.
Sorry.
No, oh my God.
Oh, that Bucky's coming up.
Oh.
I've tried to assure her that it wasn't her fault.
It is.
He knew.
Oh my God. I know, honestly, I feel actually sick.
Okay. Hold it in. He
I think
knew,
it's the
I
idea
said.
that like there's rotting, then she just pops it.
She pops it back on. Yeah, it's got sort of like pus and innards, organs, mushy organs. He knew, I said. I told him that no one was ever allowed to look at it. He knew, and then he broke into the bathroom. This is not on you, baby. Please, talk to me. Not on me? That one look at my fucking face makes people insane? Please, I just need some time alone. As for me, I'm doing my best to hold it together. Do you know what's strange, though? Despite what happened to Chris, I still find myself curious about what my wife's real face looks like. More curious than ever, really. The end.
Okay. Okay. That was fucking vile.
You're welcome.
I bet it's all like sluffy.
Time for our celebrity segment.
I don't know why we haven't got a jingle for that yet. Okay. So we've been thinking about Robbie Williams this week quite a lot.
Oh my God, Robbie Williams of Alien fame.
Yeah, Robbie Williams of Stoke-on-Trent.
No.
Yeah, so I didn't even have to put on an accent because we got the same fucking one.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Robbie, Stoke-on-Trent, Robbie. I actually don't really like Robbie Williams very much. I think he's a bit of a dickhead, but no, I don't. I don't think that.
No, I think he's great. I have a fact about him that's
What's
naughty.
the fact?
He once did one of the calls up the bum so much that she had to go to hospital.
I want to talk about that. He did one of the calls at the bum, so she had to go to hospital. Which one? Louisa.
I think the fit main one.
The fit mate.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean she had to go to hospital?
Listen,
Did she
I
split
can't
the
tell you my
gooch?
sources, but
She split the gooch.
word on the street is, yeah.
The gooch was split.
Mm.
Oh no.
Mhm.
That's well, I've just
Goss.
clenched.
Hot goss.
Okay.
Please carry on.
Thank you so much for that though. Where the fuck did you get that from? Who's going around with that goose kind of
I
rumours?
told you, can't. tell
Robbie,
you
if
my
you're listening,
sources.
please send us. I don't think you're a dickhead. I didn't mean that at all. Can you please give us the true story behind the cause bum hospital?
Yeah. Listen,
rumour?
you had a fun night, but
No one's judging, especially not us.
sometimes things go awry.
I nearly had sex with a dog. I'm not judging anybody.
Nearly. Carry on.
Yeah, thank you. So,
Your phone matches your
I know, I'm not thrilled about it. It looks like
That's
rather
so
than,
basic, and I,
I
love
know,
it.
rather than a bit of like, I've got a bit of cool leopard print on, I now look like I fucking love leopard prints. I look like Pat Butcher with a cold
I like it.
So Robbie Williams, we all know that Robbie Williams loves ghosts. He
aliens.
thinks and aliens, but he said apparently he's been seeing ghosts for years and years and years, and it's actually stopped since he's had his children, or his children have got a little bit older. But his child, when they were younger, was like, I see ghosts in my bedroom, and he's like, all right, we'll just move.
Yeah, it's sensible.
But you know, yeah, but that is classic rich people. Like as we said before, when you're getting haunted, when there's a massacre happening in your house, sometimes you're not going to be able to move. The equity's bad, the mortgage rates are high, you just can't leave and go somewhere else.
It's not
But he
realistic.
can. But then he went and sort of told everybody about these hauntings, and then tried to sell his fucking house, and no one wanted to buy it. Which is fair enough, innit? Because you can't go around being like, my house is so haunted.
Would you be a little, like, let's say you had like a shitload of money and you were like, I'm going to buy a little house, and you heard it was haunted. Would that put you off?
It wouldn't put me off, but
I'd be quite intrigued. Unless it was really like horrific.
it'd be one of the. I couldn't live in it on my own. Do you know what I mean? I don't mind. I wouldn't mind going around it in the day.
Yeah.
And potentially seeing a ghost. I'd like to see a ghost, but I wouldn't want to fall asleep at night
Yeah.
thinking that there was a fucking ghost there. Do you know what I mean? He also said that he could see his old dog, but like that he was talking to someone and he just looked down and his old dog was there. But I struggle with this because it's like you know what you're seeing, aren't you? You know what you can see.
Yeah.
Have you seen things out the corner of your eye, or you see things when you're half asleep? That's different. But when you're full on awake, having a coffee.
So you
kitchen
believe
table,
him that he saw his
No,
dead dog?
I think he's chatting shit.
He's chatting shit.
What do you
Maybe.
think?
It depends. I mean, like, what state was he in? You know, is he taking some mushrooms?
Maybe. I mean, I think Robbie Williams has been a bit of a bad lad. I mean, he has
Bad lad.
almost ruined the cause, bumhole.
Yeah. I feel like he's taken so many drugs that now he's a bit kooky because he's just a bit addled, you know? And you can see
I think maybe that's it. Also, apparently his song Angels was about ghosts. I thought it was about his gran, but whatever. And he's Catholic, so he's very religious.
So actually ghosts are real to him.
Yeah, he does really believe in ghosts. He doesn't see them anymore, though. He thinks he's lost it. He thinks because you have children, all of your energy goes into your kids, and you're unable to see ghosts anymore, which I just think sounds like rubbish. Yes, another reason not to have children. Yeah, I'd rather see a ghost.
So many reasons.
Quite often. And that's all I have. Good, great.
I will run away.
Yeah! I would love you to do me up the yes. But please don't ruin my cooch because it's really important that it stays intact. Thank you.
You've said gooch a lot. Is that the bit between the vagina and the butt?
Or penis. Come on, Susie.
Okay.
Come on. There is more than one gender out there. I'm sick of explaining it to you.
No.
I'm sick of it. It's 2023.
Doesn't even exist.
Come on.
Okay.
Gender's a concept.
Okay. So now what happens?
So we're going to play a game.
Oh, okay.
I really wanted to make sure that we got this in because we haven't done it for a while. Now, this game, we did a Ouija board last week, which was absolutely fucking terrifying. I want to play a game with you called Dead Man, Take Me to Your Grave.
Dead man.
So I'm going to stand behind you and I need you to close your eyes. What'll happen is you'll count to 10 silently in your head and you'll nod when you've counted to 10. Not yet. You'll nod when you've counted to 10. We'll do it again with the numbers 5, 7 and 3. So we do 10 and then you nod and then I'll tell you to go again and do it with 5 and then you do it again and then I'll tell you 7, you know, as well. Then
I'm like, I have no thoughts going on in my head. I'm like,
I'll explain as we go. It just sounded a little bit
then 5, then 7. I'm like, I don't do math.
I didn't go to school. I thought Big Sue was a thing. We're gonna, and then I have to snap my fingers behind your ear 3 times, and then you'll say, dead man, take me to your grave and kill me."
What?
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
No, you will have to because it is part of the business that we're in. So you'll do that, and then what's supposed to happen? You're supposed to do it over and over and over again, and your hands are going to raise on their own. So I don't want you to do it on your own, but I want you to see if your hands will raise. And what that means is that a spirit is in contact with you.
Okay. What about the bit where I kill you?
You don't kill me.
She just said that.
No, you say. Dead man, take me to your grave and kill me. You say it, not me.
Sorry. I thought that was an action.
No.
And kill me.
No, you say it, so you're dead.
Great. Oh, thank you.
So thank you for
every time I get haunted.
Thanks for worrying about me, but it is, in fact, you. Just close your eyes and just be really, really open to the spirits.
I'm really open.
Yeah, I need you to move that way so that your hands can go up if they want to.
You're like an aggressive hairdresser.
Right, I'm going to tell you to count to 10 in a minute, and then I want you to nod when you're done, and I'll say 5, and then do the same with 5. Then I'll say 7 and 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, count to 10. 7. Sorry, 3.
Which one?
3.
Hang on. What was that? What the fuck are you doing?
I have to snap my fingers behind your ears 3 times.
Christ.
So I'll do it again. When I've done that, you have to go, dead man, take me to your grave and kill me. Can you remember that? You have to do it over and over again until your hands lift up. We will be here forever until it happens. So I'm going to clip my fingers and you have to say that. Can you remember what it is?
Is it dead man, take me to your grave and kill me?
Yeah. So as soon as I've done it 3 times, then you do that over and over again.
Dead man, take me to your grave and kill me. Dead man, take me to your grave and kill me. Dead man, take me to your grave and kill me. Dead man, take me to your grave and kill me. Do I just keep saying it, Han?
Yeah.
Dead man, take me to your grave and kill me. Oh, just take me to your grave and kill me. Fucking hell! Dead man, take me to your grave and kill me. Dead man, take me to your grave and kill me.
I got bored, sorry.
Oh my God. My hands were raising and everything.
No, they were.
Yes, they were.
No. We did not successfully contact the dead this time, which I'm very, very sad about, but I really enjoyed that.
That was great.
Well, do you know what? We successfully contacted the dad last week, so I'm fine about it.
Yeah, and last week was quite creepy.
It was quite a lot. Do you want to tell me another story?
Are you ready for story number 2?
Yes, I am.
I'm not going to tell you the title. We're just going to go straight
probably
in.
the same length as the story.
Yeah, exactly. It is. Yeah, you're right. I'm a nurse and I currently work nights. It's a total drag, but I'm hopeful I can go to days soon since my co-workers are planning retirements. Anyway, I was working one night when just after 3 a.m, my son's monitor alerted me to sound and movement. No big deal at all. He probably coughed loudly or sneezed or something. He's 3 now, so he generally sleeps all night. I bring it up on my phone and I see him and my wife sitting on the bed. Again, no big deal. He might have cried out or gotten scared or something. I was about to close the app when I noticed they were acting strange, almost creepy. And when I say almost creepy, I mean creepy as balls. And balls are notoriously creepy.
Why are you being creepy as balls? Stupid.
They were just sitting on the bed together, both of them, just staring up at the camera with blank, emotionless stares. The night vision is black and white, so they had white, eerie-looking eyes. They didn't move at all. Aside from their visible breathing, they just sat there staring at the camera. I close the app and give my wife a call to make sure everything's okay. I never get to call home on lunch, so in a way this is kind of nice to get to talk to my family while at work. It rings a couple of times before she answers with a very groggy hello. It was like she was dead asleep when I called, and she looked wide awake when on the camera. Hey, you guys okay? Huh? Yeah, Buddy, my son's nickname, came in like 15 minutes ago. He seemed scared, so I said he could sleep with Mama. What?
You're not, just don't refer to yourself as a third person, say me. Stop being a prick.
Yeah, with Mama. I'm confused here since I saw them in his room a minute ago. Literally 60 seconds have passed since I closed the app and made the call. Wait, so you guys are in bed? Yeah, I fell asleep right away. Is everything okay? Everyone keeps waking me up. She's kind of annoyed. Hang on a sec. I put her on speaker and bring up the app, hoping I don't see it. When the app loads, I get that pang of intense nervousness in my stomach that I haven't had in a long time, since I was a kid in school and realised while I was eating breakfast a paper or something that was due that day and I hadn't done it. My heart leaps into my throat. My wife and son are sitting on his bed, looking up at the camera, same emotionless stare. Hello? You guys are in bed, right? Yeah, we're trying to sleep. Well, I'm looking at his camera and I see you two sitting on his bed. Huh? No, we're in bed. Look, I know that's what you mean, but I'm looking at his bed and you two are in there.
Oh no. What, there's like, they're doubled somewhere else.
Hang on, she says. She's quiet for a sec while she brings up the camera on her phone. I hear this guttural, terrified gasp. Like she had sucked all the air in the room into her lungs, filling them to capacity.
Thought I'd just do it for you.
I don't hear this kind of gasp from my wife often, usually only when she's truly afraid. During a jump scare in a movie, or one time when we turned her back on our son for literally a second and he was down by the mailbox inches from the road.
That sounds neglectful, actually.
Yeah, they're terrible parents.
Second?
I hear rustling of sheets and the line goes dead. Of course, now I'm absolutely terrified myself, so I immediately call back. It goes to voicemail. So I call again. I call again and again with no answer. Finally, after about 4 minutes, she calls me. I tell you that 4 minutes felt like 40 years. What's happening, I ask. She's absolutely... Absolutely,
Get an
education, Susie. Get an education, Big Sue. For God's sake. You can't be a stripper all your life. Well, you can, and if that's what you want to do it.
Move to that city, get that job, work that ass.
Work that ass.
Work that ass.
Don't let that ass quit, Big Sue. Shake it. No, sorry, we were building some tension and now it's absolutely gone. What's happening, I ask. She's absolutely hysterical and crying. I can't understand a word she says. Stop, slow down for a second, I say. She slows down enough to explain they're in the car and driving to her parents. She looked at the camera and when she saw what was on it, she got up and grabbed our son and rushed downstairs and out the door. Didn't even close the garage. Don't worry about it, I said. I'll drive by when I get off and close it. We live in a generally safe neighbourhood, so I'm not too concerned the door is up. You will not go in there, she says. Hell no, I return. Why are we on the camera, she asked. Is it a recording? I don't know, I return. It's reply, you bitch. For fuck's sake. I'm going to keep watching it and see if there's anything I can tell and do our code words with Buddy.
Oh.
We have code words because we're nerds. We've seen too many pod people and imposter movies, so we decided a long time ago to make code words with each other to be able to tell if one of us was an imposter. It's quite smart. We have a couple code words, but we have a 3-sentence story we recite together, each saying a different part alternately of each other.
Hang on, imposters.
I don't know what they're on about. I think
Is it like supposed to be if you send a friend to go and pick up your kid from school and they're like, I'm your mum and dad's friend.
Yeah,
I need to get you.
yeah.
And then he's like, all right, well, what's the
exactly
password?
rather than like
Right.
someone is a changeling.
Yeah, or someone just popped a wig on.
Yeah.
I'm your mommy.
Your mum, I'm
No,
like,
I don't think you are.
okay.
Yeah, you're not. You would.
If you've got
You'd be like,
sweeties,
come on, man, let's go.
I definitely
Yeah.
would.
Come, put me in your
I'm
van.
so surprised I wasn't kidnapped.
Roses are red, violets are blue. I've got a knife. Get in the van.
Yes.
that's the code sentence.
I love that. I hear on the phone saying the things we taught our son. He giggles as he says them. He does every time we practice, since he thinks they're a joke and he doesn't have any idea of the real meaning.
Hate it.
We're both convinced he's our son. My wife then says our part and I'm convinced she's her. We made up these words as a complete joke to ourselves. I never once in my life ever imagined we'd actually need them. Unreal. She got to her parents safely and it was hard to hang up. I told her we'll figure it out in the morning, hopefully just a glitch. She said she didn't think it was a glitch. When she was running out, she had to run by our son's room and the door was open. There's a little flashing light on the back of the camera that indicates it's connected to the internet. It gives off just enough light that when she ran by, she thought she saw out of the corner of her eye a shadowy outline of what could have been an adult sitting on our son's bed.
Vile.
It sends chills down my spine to think about it. Knowing they were safe and out of the house is the only thing that kept me at work that night. It was a long 4 hours, but I kept checking the camera every chance I got. Sure enough, they were still sitting on the bed, staring up at the camera with emotionless gazes. I studied them to see if I could see any pattern from their breathing to their blinking. Their breathing was steady and looked normal. It was their blinking that would tell me if this was just some kind of bizarre time loop freak accident even, video or not. I intently stare at my phone and count the seconds between each blink, telling myself that if this is a loop, then their blinks should be even and occur at the same time, each time. But there was no pattern to their blinking. It was erratic and random, just as a person blinking should be. The passing hours are what finally sealed the deal that this was not a weird looped video of some kid. Some kind. My son's window is visible on the camera. I can see on the camera it's getting lighter outside his room. His curtains keep out just enough light to prevent the camera from exiting night vision, but lets in just enough to be able to tell the sun is rising. I try to figure out what the hell I'm going to do before I leave work. Calling the police comes to mind, but I talk myself out of it. I decide to tell my co-worker about it. He's a firm believer in the paranormal and might have a suggestion. I show him the video and tell him the story. His initial response is, that's creepy as fuck, and it doesn't help much.
Yeah, thanks.
But he says he wants to go over and check it out. We go to my house and walk around the perimeter first. Not sure what we wanted to accomplish by that, but it felt like something we should do. The curtains were all drawn since there was nobody there to open them in the morning, so we couldn't see anything. I went to close the garage, and suddenly I had this overwhelming urge to go inside and investigate. It was like I just had to know what was going on, so in we went. Thought you weren't going to call the police? Oh, fuck's sake. We walked through the kitchen towards the foyer where the stairs are. Foyer in your house, all right. It's so quiet in our house right now.
So judgy.
It's so judgy. It's so quiet in our house right now, you could hear a feather drop. Forget the pin.
No, you can't. You're a liar, sir.
Yeah, you're sir. Sir, you are a liar.
Sir, fuck off.
We stop at the bottom of the stairs and wait a few seconds. I look at the camera again, and they're still sitting there. I've never been so scared in my life. My co-worker puts his foot on the first step, and I suddenly say, "Stop!" loudly. Forget this, we're out of here, I tell him. Come on. I start making my way back to the kitchen. We hear a loud creak in the floor from upstairs.
Oh.
It's my son's room. He has a very loud creaky board right in the middle of his floor, and that's almost impossible not to step on.
Vile.
My wife and I are still deciding if we want to fix it because it will alert us if he's ever up to no good when he gets older. Come on, come on, come on, I yell as I motion for him to move his ass. We're out of the house in about 2 seconds. Out on the street, I check my phone. Now, only not my son was sitting on the bed, same blank stare. Not my wife was gone. Holy shit, my co-worker says. That was stupid as fuck of us. Do not tell my wife we went inside. She'd be so ungodly mad if she just found out what we did. I use my garage door opener in my car to close the door. Before we leave, I look at the camera again. Not my wife is back on the bed, with not my son, both staring blankly at the camera, blinking every few seconds. That was all about 4 days ago now. Not my wife and not my son are still sitting on my bed staring up at the camera.
Oh no.
They haven't moved a millimetre. We obviously haven't gone back to our house. What do we do?
That was gross, but very, very scary. I enjoyed it. I think we have to go now.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening. Goodbye.
Join us next week. Bye, bye, bye.
Bye, 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 bye.
Thank you.